Hey Aries, how's it going? My name is Indra. Welcome to your reading. I will see you in a second, okay? Stay with me. Welcome back, Aries. Welcome to your reading again. Before we get to it, I just want to extend a hand out and say if you would like me to pray for you in any way, for any purpose, obviously for a good purpose, let me know, drop it in the comments below, and I will absolutely do that. It's part of my practice now, my spiritual practice, day by day. It's something I want to implement. Just praying for people, I feel like it's a very noble act. I feel like it's a very high vibrational act, and so yeah, I just want to make that part of my reality. Before we get to it, speaking of prayer, we're gonna just pray over this reading right now. So I would invite you to join me. I will be doing it in silence, and here we go. So. Okay, Aries, let's get on with it, shall we? Today we'll be doing a Celtic cross spread. It's just kind of what I do right now. I'm a, uh, I am a new tarot reader as well as a new YouTuber. So yeah, if this is for you, this reading, if you enjoy it, by the end of it, I would really appreciate you liking it, subscribing for more, of course. Uh, okay, bottom of the deck we have Knight of Cups. Okay, interesting. What I will just be doing is I'll be turning all these cards over as well. And sorry, I do have like an allergy right now reaction going on. It's actually to eggs. Uh, and fat in general, which is quite bizarre. So that's something I'm dealing with. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying to you before, I will be turning them over all at the same time. It's just kind of something I'm experimenting with, and I'm enjoying actually. Oh, okay. This seems to me like a love reading, perhaps in some respects, or not necessarily just a love reading, but there's definitely some strong kind of perhaps just by sort of scratching the surface of this reading, it definitely seems like there could be some sort of new love happening because right off the bat we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, Knight of Cups is absolutely a card of new love coming in. But I just before we get into it properly, I do want to just sort of scan the reading and tap in and scratch the surface a little bit, and then we'll go back and we'll go further into it. So, okay. Huh. There's definitely some sort of love experience coming in for some of you, not for everyone. We'll try to get what that could mean for the others of you who that does not resonate for. Ah, okay, so Five of Cups for your current energy. Maybe, huh? Maybe I don't know. Just off the top of my head, I'm just getting that maybe you're mourning some sort of breakup. I don't know. That's not really something I usually say on my readings. So, okay, I'm seeing that. Okay, so you're mourning a breakup, and there's something broken heart energy here, perhaps. Maybe there was someone who swept you off your feet. This is absolutely not the sort of reading that I usually get, Aries. So it's really quite new territory for me. It's interesting. Hopes and fears. It seems like the love. It just seems like I don't know. Maybe you're afraid that you won't get back together or something like that. I don't know. Bear with me, please. In your outcome, we have the Two of Cups, and for the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Cups. It seems like you have a choice here. It does seem like you're very loving, and you're embodying the Queen of Cups here, uh, going off into the future. If I have to cut the video for a moment, it's because I blow my nose, okay? I don't want to. I'll spare you that, okay? Because I'm quite snotty right now. So it seems like there's a choice here, no matter what happens here. Okay, so before we go into it, before we sort of get too carried away, we are just going to go back to the beginning. So for the overall energy, we have Knight of Cups showing on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Cups can represent a charmer, someone who's come in and sort of swept you off your feet. It can represent a romantic, a someone who's idealistic, someone who's moody, someone who is a lover. Okay, so it could have been in your recent past. It doesn't really show that recent past energy here for this one, but with this placement being the bottom of the deck, I feel like it's very fluid placement. Okay, it can represent new love coming in. Perhaps that was a past thing. Maybe that was what was happening in the Emperor. Maybe some macho guy. I don't know. Not for everyone. This is going to be quite a specific reading, I feel, for a lot. Well, for some of you. I'll try to make it work for others, so who that doesn't resonate for. But yeah, so it seems like someone sort of swept you off your feet in the recent past. And I'm picking up a male, like a masculine, not necessarily male, actually. It can be just masculine in general. Okay, so someone with masculine who embodies masculine energy. Okay, so the Five of Cups for your current energy. I feel like I feel like you split up in some way. Um, and I feel like right now with your current energy, you're mourning it in some respects, and but there is a new horizon on there's a new beginning on the horizon, I should say. I feel like there's an opportunity here to kind of get together with old friends, perhaps. Maybe embrace a single life. This is such not my reading, man, but this is what's coming through. Um, this is not the sort of reading that I typically feel called to do. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. So let's run with it. So the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups can represent collaboration, sort of social circle, a party. So maybe you're partying right now, um, getting together with friends, as I said. It can represent celebration, but for you, I don't necessarily feel. I suppose you could be celebrating in a sense. Um, yeah, it just seems. Uh, and it can represent friendship in general. So I do feel like you're currently kind of mourning your breakup, uh, and if this resonates for you, please drop it in the comments. I'd love to know, and tell me what's going on. So the Five of Cups, yeah, the Five of Cups can represent loss, pain, betrayal, negativity, depression, kind of being trapped in the past as well. So um, I mean, it seems like it's the recent past. Uh, a lover came in and maybe swept you off your feet a little bit. I'm seeing like like a lover presenting flowers to you, like very much like romantic like. Um, and yeah, it seems like you're mourning it. Uh, I mean, it could also mean that you're mourning. Maybe you got together with someone and you're mourning kind of like your old single life or something, parts of it. Okay, that's coming up now as well. All right, so maybe you're not sure whether to move forward with this relationship or something, and you are like, you've got almost like one eye on the past and one eye on kind of like the future and what it could bring, and maybe you're a little bit scared. Maybe it's a bit happening a bit too fast. I mean, the Knight of Cups could be maybe guilty of sort of sweeping people off their feet and taking it too quickly. Um, so for the basis of the reading, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card. He's practical, he's dependable, he's studious, as in he studies a lot. He's disciplined, he's academic. Huh. Could be that you something about like learning. So maybe you're fairly young. I don't know, and you're maybe you're in like a university type deal, studying for something perhaps, and this is maybe that's what the fears are here, that you're going to miss out on like kind of like this classic kind of single life, student life sort of deal, and maybe you're just not interested right now. Maybe you're split between it, like you know, you just feel like you want to be single, and like you just don't have to deal with like a relationship right now, which is fair enough, if you feel that way. Uh, so it could be to do with that. It just might not be very practical for you right now to be into this relationship. So there could be a bit of like kind of splitting of like, what would you call it? Like not really sure which way to go. Excuse me. So in the recent past, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is number four in the major arcana. It can represent the father, the classic father archetype. It can represent structure, discipline, um, authority, masculine energy. I just feel like it's talking about, excuse me. I just feel like it's talking about, as we talked about before, with the lover coming in. I just feel like it's a masculine. So that's in the recent past. In your near future, we have the Three of Swords. So it seems like there's a choice to be made here. There's definitely a choice to be made here, and it could be quite painful either way. It could be a painful choice. And the lovers here also tells me, like, especially since it's in the hopes and fears, the lovers can represent choices. But let's just leave that for now. So we're over here. So the Three of Swords. Did I show you? I'm not sure. I try to remember to do that. So the Three of Swords, it can represent a broken heart, pain, betrayal, resentment, trauma. I just feel like there's gonna be a difficult choice to be made here. I mean, it's the territory that this kind of energy operates within, with like love and like, oh, shall I go here? Shall I go there? Do I want to be single? Do I want to be this? It's just kind of lends itself very well. The near future, it seems like it's gonna be a painful time in a sense. I don't wanna curse you. Like, I don't wanna like tell you how it is, like in a negative way, like this is what you're gonna experience, but it certainly looks like there's gonna be a painful moment here for either you or maybe this lover here. Maybe you're gonna have to like brush them off or something. I really don't know, but let's get some more. So in the area of the self, we have the world. Now this is how you are affecting this reading. Um, the world is number 21 in the major arcana. It's actually the last card of the major arcana. It can represent integration, completion, fulfillment, mastery, uh, and also what's the last one I'm trying to think? Mm, why is this so hard? And attainment as well. So I just feel like you're kind of. I'm not even seeing those at the moment. I'm just seeing like this around her, and it's like she's in her own world. Okay, she's in her own dimension. And then you've got all these people here, and potentially these are the same sort of people as like your social circle. Maybe if you are at university studying for something, we've got all these other students, right? And they're doing what they want to do, and they want to try to like influence you. But it seems like you're just kind of shutting the door. I see you like kind of studying in your room, like on your computer, on your laptop, or whatever, just studying, minding your own business, doing what you want to do. And you've got all these people kind of like knocking on your door, going, "Hey, do you want to go there? Do you want to go there?" Like, you know, so and so's got a party on or something like that. I don't know. Obviously not for everyone, but yeah. If that's not for you, and even if it is for you, I'm just gonna add more now. So it just seems like you're kind of going your own way. Essentially, you're focused on maybe studying right now. Maybe learning something. Uh, so yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's how you're influencing the reading. This is how you're influencing the situation. Even it's like, you're just kind of going within and just kind of sticking to your own purpose and goals and focusing basically. So in the area of your environment, we have Six of Wands. It seems like there's a lot of attention on you right now. Uh, the Six of Wands, it can be a card of fame, public acknowledgement. Yeah, so it can be a card of kind of being in the public eye in some way, having attention, eyes on you. It could be that you've overcome an obstacle as well, and now you're having adulation for that. Um, huh. In the past, I mean, you could have split up, right? You could have split up, and this is what you're going to be mourning now. You could have just split up with someone and this person, this masculine, and yeah, you're in a period of kind of mourning it, but at the same time you have the Three of Cups here, and it's kind of like I see your peers, your friends circle, just kind of be like, hey, let's go out and party, let's go out and be single, whatever, right? And I just feel like I don't know, you've just got a lot of attention on you right now. But it could have just been maybe not a good relationship as well. I mean, for some of you, I don't know, it could have been a good relationship, a bad relationship, and now you've kind of did what you need to do. You did what you needed to do, and now you've overcome it, and maybe you've got some sort of like adulation from your peers or something. Because the Six of Wands, it can be kind of almost like dragon slaying as well. Obviously, take what resonates, leave the rest. But that's kind of what I'm getting. The Lovers is here in your hopes and fears. The Lovers is number 6 in the major arcana. It can represent love, relationships, union, commitment, and duality. So, because it's showing up in your hopes and fears, I do feel like it's related to kind of this whole relationship. And that's totally normal and natural because, when we've just split up with someone, etc., when a relationship's just ended, that's all we're pretty much focused on right now, and it can take some time to sort of like fix that broken heart. Also, for some of you, it could absolutely mean the reverse of this. So if you have split up, then it just seems like you're going to be getting over it, right? You're going to be getting over that broken heart energy. That could be what you're experiencing right now, and it could be, in the with the Five of Cups here, kind of mourning and stuff. But with the Three of Swords in your near future, it could represent you're pulling the swords out of it, right? And recovering. So your hopes and fears with the Lovers, it just seems like it's just all those natural things to feel and experience when that sort of thing has occurred, right? A split up or a breakup, whatever. It just seems like there's this sort of like hope that it's like this back and forth, and it can also represent duality as well. So it's like, oh, I really love him, but I don't. It's not right for me, and it's like back and forth, kind of like yes and no, and like hot and cold, black and white, etc. So there could be a bit of like kind of back and forth energy. Not really sure. Like, did I make the right decision? Did I not make the right decision? Is this right for me? Is it not for me? But I love him, but I don't love him, etc. Because the lovers can represent choices as well. And you're wondering like, is this my soulmate? Is it not my soulmate as well? Because the lovers can also be a kind of soulmate. So it just feels like the natural feelings we feel when we have a breakup, etc. When we make a big choice. For your potential outcome, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, um, she's emotional, she's tender, supportive, nurturing, loving. But she's also sat on her throne, right? And just kind of minding her own. I do feel like there's a choice here, as I said to you before at the start of the reading. There's a choice here with the Two of Cups here as well for your potential, for your outcome. It seems like you have a choice here, and it's really your choice to make whether you want to continue this relationship or not and get back together, etc. If you want to, it could just be talking about if you want to be single or not single, right? If you want to be single or in a relationship, it just seems like it's your choice. And whichever you decide, I feel like it's going to work out for the best overall. So you don't have to worry too much there. So with the Queen of Cups here, I just see you being kind of this energy again, like this energy, the world, right? It's just kind of like tuning it all out, kind of almost like just focusing on your task at hand, studying and stuff, and learning and growing, and you'll be fine, right? And then so just if that's the case, if that's what you decide, don't worry about it, don't sweat it, just roll with it, and that's all you can do in life. And I feel like it's going to be a very fulfilling path anyway, if that was the case. The Two of Cups here, it can represent, again, I mean, isn't it interesting? Like the hopes and fears, we have the lovers here, and for the Two of Cups we have here for your outcome. It's basically the same card if you look. It really is. Like it's the same sort of drawing. We have two lovers facing each other, two lovers facing each other. We have almost like this like angel, like godlike figure, divine figure here. like overseeing it all. It just seems like whatever you decide, you don't have to worry basically. So just intuitively be guided and listen to yourself and just go by your feelings, etc. Remind yourself what is it you want to accomplish in life, etc. And yeah, just go for it, you know. Um, and I think that's about it, Aries. So yeah, I hope this resonated. Obviously not for everyone, but very specific messages a lot of the time for this reading. But yeah, I'm Indra Montes. I'm a new tarot channel, and I'd really appreciate you sticking about for more videos in the future. My goal is to release one reading every single day on the channel, for all signs, by the way. So if you were to subscribe to me, you'd get maybe about 2 to 3 readings for your sign, for your chosen sign every month. And yeah, definitely give it a like if it was for you, if you got something out of it. And I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, this is Indra Montes. Bye for now, Aries. Bye bye.